Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. I'm going to jump right into it, and I want to start by saying I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you were able to spend time with family in small groups and do it safely and try to decompress from this craziness we've been living in for 9 or 10 months and try to escape for the day, at least from a little bit of this, and be thankful for the things we do have, those of us that are healthy and have been able to avoid this horrible virus. So that being said, I'm going to continue with a topic that I have been talking about and I talked about in the last video I posted on Wednesday, which is the indoor ban on dining in Pittsfield that was issued by Mayor Tyer. And 99% of the people understood what I was saying, but there was a couple people that I think didn't quite get what I was saying. So I'm going to clarify that again. So look, this is the problem I have with Mayor Tyer's ban on indoor dining. This wasn't issued from the governor's office. It's not a statewide ban. It's not a countywide ban. It is for the city of Pittsfield. No other town or city in the state has put a ban on indoor dining at this time. We're the only, as far as I know, unless things have changed since I've done this video, we are the only community out of 351 towns and cities in the state of Massachusetts that have imposed this. And the governor's last press conference, Governor Baker was asked specifically if he would be putting a ban on indoor dining. And he said, look, I've looked at the data and science. I've talked to the doctors and professionals I'm working with on this. And at this time, the data is not showing that that's necessary. I know Cambridge was discussing doing this, but as it stands right now, as far as I know, Pittsfield is the only place. So this is where I have a problem with this, because if the governor issued a ban, a statewide ban on indoor dining, and the data and science was showing that, look, restaurants are a main contributor to the spread of this, I would support that 100%. Who wouldn't? Because for one, nobody wants to see anybody get sick or die. Two, he would be able to immediately sign in a stimulus or an assistance financial package to assist our local businesses or businesses statewide affected by this. So that's something we can't do here. Now, the mayor put this ban in place, and this is what's happening. Because it's just Pittsfield that cannot have indoor dining right now, people are still going out. They're going to Dalton and Lenox and Lee and everywhere in the county. They're going over the mountain to New York, and they're still attending indoor dining, which is legal, and they are doing it. So what happened is the businesses have lost their indoor dining, but, which they've had to lay off staff for, their takeout isn't there either, because this isn't an even playing field. So rather than people ordering takeout from the Pittsfield restaurants, they're going to the other communities to have indoor dining. And it's killing our Pittsfield businesses. And if the mayor knows something that we don't, if the mayor has data to show, hey, it was the restaurants that were the root cause of this, and this is where this was spreading from, then bring that out. I know at the last city council meeting, the vice president of the city council, Pete White, said, well, Mayor Tyer does her weekly updates to keep everyone informed. That's not true. She doesn't do them every week. In fact, hopefully she will be putting one out today. She should, because the last time she's done one of these Friday video updates was on the 13th, 2 weeks ago today, when she put this ban in place. So the biggest problem with all this is, the lack of transparency and the lack of communication, something that this administration doesn't do a good job at. And I know this is a crazy time, but the communication and transparency thing has been a problem for 5 years under this administration. there's not a lot of effective communication on any issue long before this virus started. And I get it's a crazy time, and I get that everyone is trying to adapt and deal with this. We're seeing an uptick in numbers. You have look what we're seeing at Hillcrest Commons, which is horrible. If you're a person of faith, pray for those people. Pray for the staff and their families. It's a very scary time, and I hope that they can get that under control. And this is very serious. No one's denying the fact that we're seeing an uptick in numbers. No one's denying any of that. Nobody wants to see anybody get sick and die. Nobody wants to put their staff at risk. But right now, what we're seeing is not making sense to people, and it is crushing our Pittsfield restaurants because of this ban on indoor dining. The proprietors was one. We've already lost a few restaurants because of the virus, but the Proprietors Lodge, if you haven't seen it in the local paper, they messaged me on Wednesday saying that they've had to unfortunately make the decision after this coming Sunday, the 29th at 8 p.m., they're going to be closing their doors until it makes sense for them to reopen until they can have indoor dining again. And unfortunately, that includes them laying off 45 employees. So it's putting people out of work at a time when everyone's already struggling and hurting because the takeout wasn't there for them once this ban went into place. And again, the reason for that is people are going to the other communities and still going out for indoor dining. So the takeout isn't there for them. The mayor has said you can get up to $5,000 assistance from the city. For a restaurant, that's awfully nice of them, but what is that $5,000 going to do? That's not going to cover much of anything for a restaurant. How much payroll would that cover? A week? Maybe? I don't know. I guess it depends on the size of the restaurant, but I imagine if it's a place like Proprietors and you have 45 employees, I can't imagine $5,000 does a lot. I know every bit helps, but it would make more sense to lift this ban. That's how I feel about it. Unless it's a county-wide thing or the governor orders this and there's, again, science and data showing that this is necessary, then I would support that 100%. But to be the only community doing this right now, all it's doing is unnecessarily hurting our Pittsfield restaurants. And I think it makes it worse because now you've got Pittsfield residents traveling more throughout the county and increasing the chances, in my opinion, of spreading this virus more or contracting it in other communities and bringing it back here. Or bringing it to other communities, vice versa. So to me, the health risk is even greater by doing this. So hopefully today the mayor will come out. It's been 2 weeks since we've heard one of her statements. Hopefully she puts one out today. It is Friday, so there's a good chance that'll happen, and I hope that does happen. So that's that. Hopefully that clarifies what I was saying with the few people that didn't understand that. And that's that. It's Black Friday. If you're going to go out and go to any of our local businesses, please do it safely. I know it'd be better if you could order online or order in advance and do curbside pickup. Don't everyone rush to Walmart or places like that. It wouldn't be smart. But, I get that it's the holidays, there's sales, but I know there's big incentives to do that online. And again, a lot of the businesses are offering and encouraging curbside pickup, which is a lot safer. And hopefully the deals are extended to, that normal situation where everyone's fighting to grab what they can. Hopefully they're doing it a little more fairly due to these circumstances. They should do that anyway. And that's it. So hopefully we hear from the mayor. Hopefully we hear from some of our city councilors. To the restaurant owners that have reached out to me, there's quite a few. I will be getting back to you. If you messaged me, I will be in touch with you. I'm going to start returning all those messages today. And maybe organize, if there's enough owners, organize a Zoom conference call to figure out where everybody's at and how we can assist as a community. If you can and you financially are able to order takeout from a Pittsfield business, They need you more than ever right now. And I'm not trying to put down businesses in other communities. I care about them too. You know, the Berkshires were kind of all one here, with Pittsfield being the center of it. But your Pittsfield businesses desperately need you because of this ban that the mayor has put in place. So order takeout if you can afford to, and you can help out. Even with the proprietors, they're offering some great deals on takeout till 8 p.m. on Sunday night. So take advantage of that if you can. And I'll still be promoting and putting more. I'm sure you've seen some of the videos I put out supporting our local restaurants, and I'm doing that free of charge for them. So thank you to everyone who has given to the GoFundMe that's pinned at the top of the page. I use a portion of that, all the money that came in, I'm using a good chunk of that to boost and get these videos out to promote our local restaurants for takeout and pickup. So that's it. Everyone have a great day. I'll have another video out this weekend. There's a ton of other stuff to discuss as well, but stay safe, keep your distance from people, wear your mask, be cognizant of your surroundings, and stay safe. Keep that in mind. Don't take any chances, don't take any risks, and have a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll catch y'all either Saturday or Sunday.